Good morning. Today we're going to make salmon burgers. I have my salmon all here. I use canned salmon with no bones and no skin. It's in water. I get it at Sam's. So it's in my batter bowl. I got it all chopped up here. I have 3 cans in there, so I'm going to put, it's usually, the rule of thumb is 1 egg per can. I'm just going to put 2 eggs, not 3. I've got my spicy mustard. I've got my dill, because that's my favorite. I love salmon with dill. And I've got some ground garlic. And I'm going to chop up our onion. And I'm going to put celery in it today just because, why not? I've got my toaster stoneware. I got 2 of them here. So I'm going to put it in the air fryer. I have not cooked with the air fryer with my salmon yet. So I think that's a good size for a salmon burger. 1, 2, 3. Should be able to get 6 on there. Okay, so here we go. Let's get started. Oh, I got my, this is what I'm using for a thickener. Almond flour. So we'll get started. Any of you that watch know I put onions in everything because onions are pull out the bacteria out of our bodies, also out of the air. If you open an onion and let it sit, it pulls all the bacteria out of the air. And right now we need as much help as we can, so we eat a lot of onions. This is just a basic sweet onion, and I'm going to cut it up. I'm going to cut it up and then I'm going to chop it up with my food chopper so it is nice and small, because nothing worse than biting into a big onion if you don't really, you want the taste of them, but you don't want to know they're there. Okay, this is a food chopper. I'm chopping everything up on a large cutting board. As easy as possible, because most of us, including myself, cooking is not high on our list. We just want to make something and a lot of it. Now I'm going to make, I'm hoping 2, 4, 6, so 12, so 6 meals I'll get out of this. That's, and I can freeze them. And again, I'm all about grab and go. So I don't make a lot of meals just by themselves. I make large quantities. So there's our onion all chopped up. Very, very nice. Put it in here. It's going to make me cry a little bit. And again, there's a lot. That was just 1 onion. A lot. A minute. Oh my goodness. Ooh-wee. That was a strong one. They've been really strong. Which is good, which is fine that they are. It just shows they're doing their job. Why am I putting celery in? Who knows? Just because I had it and I thought, oh, that might be yummy. Now this salmon is fully cooked that I bought in a can. So if I want to turn this into a salmon salad, which I've never heard of, but you know, they make crab salad, and so we would just put our Primal Kitchen mayonnaise in it and our salt and call it good. I'm gonna cut my finger off with that giant knife. Let's get our paring knife out and make these babies smaller, because I'm gonna chop these up real fine too. Just thought it would be good to put some celery in it. Seen me make my chicken salad. This is basically the same thing. Before we put all this other stuff in. And all my recipes that I put on, make them your own. Tweak them the way you like them. Maybe you don't like veal. Maybe you want yours to be spicy. I looked up 5 or 6 different recipes. Basically, the basic was the same. The mustard, the eggs, and the thickener. And then the rest went with whatever you want. So there we go. We're going to put those in there. Smells really good already. My spoons out, see which one works the best. And I'm going to put, and I don't measure. That's probably good. I go by smell. And I do have, whoops, I do have real garlic here, so I could put real garlic in it. Now, I love this dill, so I put quite a bit of it in here. Oh, yeah, that smells really good. When I make just my salmon cutlets, I put tons of dill. I mix a little bit of our Primal Kitchen mayo in it and just spread it over the top. Put it in the oven for 20 minutes. Today we're going to try the air fryer. I have not cooked these in the air fryer before, so let's give it a smell. Smells good. Okay, so we're going to dump our eggs in there. You know what? I'm going to mix these eggs up first, just because I got quite a bit here. So we got our 3-cup serving bowl. Put it in here. Mix it up. Maybe I should have 3 eggs. We're supposed to have 1 egg per can. Maybe I better get another one. Maybe I should learn to follow the directions, right? Okay, let's mix that one up. batter bowls are wonderful. Mix that up really, really good. Yeah, 2 eggs wouldn't have been enough. Okay. Now it says a generous amount of spicy mustard, so we will, I'm going to say, I don't know, half a cup. I got quite a bit in there. They all say some kind of mustard. And I do love salmon cakes when we go out. Now I haven't made crab cakes, but I'm assuming you could do exactly the same thing. Or tuna cakes. You could put just your tuna fish in here and make them. I remember back in the day, tuna cakes were real high on my Weight Watchers that I did. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Let's give it a smell. Hey, smells pretty darn good. What am I going to do? It's missing something. Maybe we'll put some more garlic in it. There we go. And a little bit more dill. There we go. Mix it up. Okay, now this I am going to measure out, because if you put too much in, you'll have a mess. I'm going to start with half a cup. I'm not putting it all in. I'm just starting with it. I'm just going to put like half of that in, and then I'm going to mix it up. I want it together, but I don't want it so dry that I can't work with it. And with the egg and the almond flour, in theory, they're supposed to stick together. Now the last ones I made called to make them in a cupcake pan. And I did, and they came out perfect. But I wanted to try the air fryer, because then they would be, you know, more like burgers. Okay, I got that all mixed up really, really well. I'm gonna put another glove on. Now, my stoneware has been coated with coconut oil. If you're not using coconut oil, you could use avocado oil or olive oil. We don't use any man-made oils. If you do, you're just asking to be sick. So, now I can't get my hand in there. Must have been a little wet. And again, I'm not a chef. I'm just an ordinary Joe working on different things. So everybody can try different foods. So I got this little thing, and I'm going to start with half a cup. Actually, I don't even need this. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So we'll just put them in here. Come out. Look at that. I hope they stay together like that. That's nice. This is just a half a cup. And our servings would be 2. You'd get 2 of those at a meal. And I hope you see how easy these were to make. I suppose you could get some raw salmon and cook it yourself and then debone it. But I get this at Sam's. Oh, look at that. Look at that, guys. Aren't those pretty? Okay. We're just going to stick them in here to set until I get the other tray ready. If you don't have an air fryer, you're missing out because they are nice. I'm going to stick that one on the top rack, and then we're going to make another one. And again, it just took a few minutes to put together. Come on. Is that it? There we go. Now I'm going to set it on the grate. I'm going to put it in the fryer. And we're going to, let's see. I know, it's roast. Okay, so we're going to go, whoop, guess I got to plug it in first. Roast. Roast. Said 16 minutes. And it's $3.75, so we'll do that. Now, the Pampered Chef air fryer midway through will beep so I can look at it, or I can change them up. That way, because the top does get done faster. Should I say browner? So we'll go through this again. We had canned salmon. I get this from Sam's. Elastic salmon in water, boneless, skinless, and cooked. And then we have, I put an onion in it. This time I put celery just because I wanted something different. Again, I love dill. So I put, again, Pampered Chef dill seasonings. But, you know, if you want it to be spicier or, I don't know, more garlic, whatever, so you can put more stuff in it. We put almond flour in it to thicken it up. We put spicy mustard. Again, that's up to you. If you like Grey Poupon or, you know, something like that. As long as it doesn't have sugar in it, you're good to go. And then we mixed it all up. 1 egg per can. That's the rule of thumb. This that I have in front of me that I used is our new cold keeper. Let me see if I can get it up, get it off. There we go. So this is our cold keeper. You stick this in the freezer. This is a plastic bucket. You stick this in the freezer. Say I was making our salad to be cold. So when it's ready for the party, stick this in here. You put your cold salad in here. Keeps it cold for up to 2 hours, and the lid locks in case you are traveling somewhere. This is really, really nice. I got this because when I have my girls over, our food sets out, so that's why I got this. Okay, we're going to just wait a few minutes and go from there.